Hello, and welcome back to SpaceChem. Today, Danger Zone. The view outside the window never changed. When Bruce said that this was a hell of a planet, he was right. It was hell, hot and miserable. But I wasn't here for the sights. There was work to be done. When the heat did not override the sensors and cause catastrophic failures in the reactor. I waited for the inevitable call from Xavier and his mustache. But nothing came. Frustration addled me. I punched the buttons on the computer. A pipeline had burst 7 kilometers out, and the reactor was not responding. I tapped the intercom. Marianne, we've got another broken reactor. I can wait. We've got a call from Monsieur Mondragon. I sighed. Put it through. Xavier's sneering face materialized. I can see your mining robot from here in my office, you know. We don't have any active robots. Your lies will be your end. I have notified the Interstellar Manager about SpaceChem's aggressive behaviors. I drew my brows together. What are you even talking about, Xavier? Xavier's eyes burned like matches as he looked into the camera. Your company has a history. We've shared other territories, and it's always the same. Strange things start happening, and then there is an accident that destroys our staff and facilities. You think we don't know what you're doing? Sabotaging our pipelines and destroying our reactors? It dawned on me. All these unusual circumstances, the explosions, the malfunctioning equipment, had happened before. SpaceChem. Xavier didn't know about the monsters. We haven't done any of that. What happens to your reactors? Do they overheat or do they disappear? What business is that of yours? Xavier spat. What else? Illegible messages? Odd behavior from your staff? With each word, Xavier's narrowed eyes grew wider. Yes, it is, but how? You need to evacuate immediately. Don't be an imbecile. Xavier was cut off by a loud crash. The projector turned off. Alright, I'm going from that to something a little bit less dramatic. Okay. So this is an interesting problem. We want hydrogen out, and we get hydrogen in, but we also get atoms as opposed to molecules. It's a 50-50 ratio. So I think what I want to do here... Well, I can use the sensor to see which one I got. Okay. That seems like an obvious first step. So let's just input. Like that. So we're going to grab here. So what I've just done here, that's the wrong one. Drop. What I've just done here is made it so that if we get the hydrogen, we just output it immediately, and there's no problem. Now the issue is, what happens if we get something that isn't hydrogen? Well, I think actually this is going to be a bit silly, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Whoops, that's not where I wanted that. I'm going to use the blue Waldo, and I'm going to do the exact same thing until we get a second hydrogen, I think. What we're going to do here is we're going to drop. And do something like that. If we put 2 sinks here, now what happens is so now what happens here is blue is just going to be sitting here waiting until we hit the first sink. Then blue will do the same thing. Let's just set this up. Input alpha. That. Drop and output. Okay. Right, so red will grab the completed molecules and output them, and it'll just continue doing that. But if it gets a single instead, then it will... Ooh, that's a good catch. We'll grab the single and drop it here. When that happens, sync goes, and that will release the blue Waldo, which will then do the same thing. But when the blue Waldo so this is a little bit messy because I was trying to have it output on the same spot, even though it doesn't really matter because I'm just going... Like in this mission, it doesn't matter if my hydrogen are all skewed and outputting in different spots, but I think it's good practice to have them all output in the same position in case in a future mission I had another reactor it was being fed into. So I guess we'll do this little loop here to go around it and bond. And that way, we grab it, and then we drop here and we output. Fine. Now, the problem with this there we go. Is that we want this then to release the red so the process starts over. So if we're grabbing the 1. Okay, so I think you can probably see what I was trying to do here. I think this works. So let's just run it and see what goes wrong. Inputs are both alphas, outputs are both on the correct setting. Okay. So as expected. No problem when we get an actual molecule. And another one. Okay. 3 in a row, really. Now, this is not random. I have been told these are preset. So I will have a perfect ratio. But the way the ratio is built is... yeah. Okay, well, this seems to be working as expected. And then that's going to release the red, and we do this again. Okay. Oh, I guess the way... Oh no, yeah, okay, this is where it could get complicated. I can have the full molecule in there. I was just thinking that maybe that would never happen, but no, it did. Okay. So I think we've seen every possible permutation of how this this machine would work now. Yeah, I'd say that was a fairly successful solution. Let's up the speed a little bit. It's going to take a while. It's not going to be the most efficient. Well, I mean, it's not that many cycles, actually. And so putting the sensor here to see which molecule I was going, I was a little bit concerned that maybe this wasn't going to work out, but I don't know why I was concerned about that, because everything seems fairly simple and straightforward, so it was good. Alright, well, another easy mission. There's going to be something challenging on this planet at some point, isn't there? Maybe I've just gotten better at the game. I don't know. Yeah, sorry. A lot of symbols, a lot of cycles. It's fine. I'm not optimizing, I'm just getting the job done. Hello? Okay, interesting. So... Okay, so this is the optional mission. We go 1, 2, 3, and this is going to be the boss fight. That's my prediction. So Molecular Foundry next time. I will see you then.